if UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890. The Union for All Workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, call today at 435-820-2692. Piute's in the white, Monticello's in the black. Starting for Monticello, they've got Marin Freestone, Braley Freestone, Shaden Freestone, and Samantha McDonald. For Piute, it's Amy Morgan, Kaisley King, Cameron Gaylor, Tazy Morgan, and Kennedy King. And the UMWA tip-off is controlled by Monticello. Peterson running point, swings and finds Marin Freestone. Continuing to pass around the perimeter like we saw yesterday against Rich. Marin Freestone pump fakes, drives inside the three-point lane, has to kick back to Peterson. 15 on the shot clock. Monticello still trying to get inside. Marin Freestone again with 5. Doesn't have a dribble, needs someone to come help her. Peterson now drives with 2 and doesn't get a shot off. It's a shot clock violation and turnover number 1 for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, as we mentioned yesterday and in pregame, they had a hard time going inside and finding a way to penetrate the zone, and in this case it was man defense. But also, Marin Freestone, a few times yesterday, she just put up a shot really quickly, and that was sometimes their best look that they had all day.
Now Piute with the ball on their first possession. Nice cross-court pass for the right wing 3. Off the black iron there from Amy Morgan, but a good look for Piute early. Those cross-court passes can be the best way to break up a zone.
And also, Amy Morgan, a few times yesterday as well, sometimes the defense would just let her open, which you cannot do, because if she takes an open 3, a good chance that thing's falling down.
She's hit 40 of them this year. Was long on that one. Now Monticello still looking for those first points of the game. Peterson, near the Richfield logo, swings to Marin Freestone. Cross court now, Braley Freestone. Nice entry pass, but over the head of Marin, and it's another turnover for Monticello.
That time it was a little bit of a soft zone. They were switching a lot, and again, having a hard time penetrating. You try to go for a high-level entry pass down low baseline. Doesn't work for them again, so 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Amy Morgan running point for the T-Birds. Swings to Kaisley King. Kaisley King drives in, left-handed floater. Through the contact, it doesn't fall, but it is a shooting foul. And so that'll send Piute to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, which you can find at 159 North Main in Panguitch. The first free throws of the game. It's the Southpaw knocks down the first.
King, I think, is also going to be a very important part in today's game. I think for the Thunderbirds to come out with a win, you're going to have 3, potentially maybe 4 players step up and play a really good game to come out with a win.
And it's 2-0 early for Piute after the 2 free throws. Kaisley King gets the steal and the easy layup up and in for Cameron Gaylor.
And just like that, this is what the Thunderbirds looked like at their best moments yesterday. Give it to Gaylor down low, but you're allowing turnover opportunities to give you offensive looks on the other side of the court.
Monticello this time breaks the press. The layup, though, was blocked as Samantha McDonald was trying to get in on the fast break. It goes out off of Piute, so Monticello regains possession here, but finally got something going inside in their first field goal attempt of the game.
Yeah, let's see what happens here with the Buckaroos if they can finally get it down low. You just have to have a lot of off-ball movement. You can't stand around. You got to move so that you can get into an open spot for the passer to find you.
We're running around the perimeter now, Monticello. It'll be a deep right wing 3, in and out and back in from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line from Marin Freestone.
Just like I mentioned earlier, that is when the Buckaroos have their best shots, when Marin has a green light from the perimeter, and just like that, she's on the board with 3.
Nice backdoor cut, left-handed floater, up and in plus the harm as Kennedy King gets her first bucket, and she'll be at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for one more.
And just like that, we're seeing 3 different players score for the Thunderbirds here in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. That's a really good sign for this Piute squad.
Piute still perfect from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, now 3 for 3 as they enjoy the 7-3 lead. Still in that full court trap. Buckaroos can't break it. It's another T-Bird steal. Fast break, left-handed layup, up and in. This one belongs to Amy Morgan. So 4 starters so far for the T-Birds have scored, as they are up 6 here 3 minutes into the first quarter, and get another steal. On the fast break, nice give and go action there, blowing the layup, put back up and in.
Cameron Gaylor once again. This is what they're doing best, and already the Buckaroos with 5 turnovers, not even 4 minutes into this game.
Monticello having a hard time breaking this press, barely gets it over in the 10-second time. Nice dribble drive, losing it out of bounds though. Last touch by Piute. That was Braylee Freestone there on the drive, and it will be a Monticello turnover.
So they changed things up, so now that's up to 6 turnovers. I love how the Thunderbirds are moving the basketball. They're getting easy looks right underneath the rim on the right and left side. They haven't shot a 3 yet, they're besides Amy Morgan and her miss. But other than that, they're just getting nice, easy looks underneath the basket.
King, nice drive in, but a massive block from McDonald, the freshman for Monticello. Perfect timing there, coming from the weak side.
Exactly what you want to see from the Buckaroos. Effort on the defensive side of the ball, exactly where Piute was trying to score again. They're trying to get a bunny. Samantha McDonald says, nope, get that out of here.
Swinging around the perimeter, Monticello, 12 on the shot clock. Marin Freestone, far corner with 5. Pump fake, steps through, too strong on the jumper, and the rebound goes to Piute. Cameron Gaylor once again, as they look to get running with Morgan. He nearly loses it. Piute maintains possession. Far corner 3, gets the friendly roll for another Bryce Canyon City 3-pointer. That one, Kaisley King, she now has 5 points.
Kennedy King, I believe, was the one that hit that 3 from the corner. But she's looking good.
I got the last name.
Yeah. You'll be safe if you call King a fair amount of times tonight.
T-Birds on the run again. Cross-court pass and a foul. A block will be called against Monticello. The second on the Buckaroos. Check that, the third. It'll be Piute ball under the basket as they lead by 11. Amy Morgan, far corner 3, in and out. McDonald gets the board for Monticello. Again, leaving Amy Morgan open from the 3-point line. Eventually, she's going to start knocking those down.
Yeah, you just have to play hard defense. I mean, if she makes a shot when you're defending her well, that's something you can feel a sense of pride about. But if you're just leaving them open from deep in the perimeter and just allowing open 3-point shots, that's hard to come back from.
Monticello gets it inside to McDonald. Too strong on the right-handed hook shot, and now Piute looking to run. And a travel there as Kennedy King got caught trying to Euro through the half-court line.
And that's our first turnover for the Piute Thunderbirds. And we only have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first. That's really impressive right now that's their first turnover.
Micaiah Lansing checking in for Monticello for the first time today. As they trail by 11, about 6 minutes into this opening quarter.
You notice that all the Thunderbird defenders are just staying a little bit off. They're staying inside in the 2-point zone.
That was a good cut there from Lansing, and she gets rewarded by a trip to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. She'll be there for 2. Lansing knocks down the first to get them off that 3-point mark.
First player besides Marin Freestone to get a point on the board. Nice job by Lansing.
She goes 2 for 2 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. It's 14-5.
Cut it to single digits. If they can have a solid finish here in the final 2, let's see what the Buckaroos can come up with.
Nice backdoor cut, though, from King. And she'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Kennedy King looking to get those 2 points back for Piute.
Yeah, they've been using a lot of those backdoor cuts with her, especially moving inside the paint. And that's where she thrives the most. That's the shot she wants. And another thing to note is she makes the first free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Maren Freestone already with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
I'm going to keep an eye on. Stenson Freestone elects to keep her in. King goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Lansing now with the ball for Monticello as they look to bring it up. Braley Freestone now. Far wing needs some help. She'll drive left, kick back to Maren Freestone. Pump fakes from the logo, drives left, and is fouled on the drive. No.
Timeout.
Timeout, Monticello. This is a Zions Bank timeout. We'll take it as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
I should probably mute us.
Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs. The Piute County Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Many recreation opportunities are found with horseback riding, hiking, rock hounding, river rafting, and of course ATVing. Come and enjoy Piute County. Go T-Birds!
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Dallin Richards along with Nate Thatcher. And coming out of this timeout, Piute with a 10-point lead. But I think we should play some Fab Rats trivia. What say you?
Let's do it. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. Our question for this game is, when was the last time a first-round game in the 1A tournament went to overtime? And a little hint, it happened very recently. Make sure to email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com. Get some free Fab Rats merch.
He goes Piute on the fast break. Gets the putback from who else but Cameron Gaylor. She has 6 points here in the opening quarter.
Yep, and she's doing what she does best, moving well in transition and getting good looks, especially on the right side of the rim. And there's a 5-second violation on the inbound pass. Up to 8 turnovers now for the Buckaroos.
Piute bringing the full court pressure, making it difficult for Monticello to get into any sort of a rhythm offensively as Gaylor heads to the bench for Piute with Rylan Kennedy checking in.
There's that double team. They saw Morgan was heading for that three-pointer. He had 2 defenders going after her. Nice job.
Now she's open from the far wing and knocks that one down from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line, the city of hoodoos. And she gets her first triple of the game.
Can only stop her for so long. Just as I mentioned, they were playing good defense on her first attempt. She just goes and makes the second.
Peterson now on the near wing, cross-court pass to Braley Freestone. She drives left through the paint. As they kick back out to Marin. Marin now drives right. Nice hold on the pivot foot. Can't get the floater to fall. The rebound goes back to her, though. Left-handed scoop shot. No, but she's fouled. So Marin Freestone will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
When she's able to drive, I think she puts up some really good moves. But because it stays so stagnant on offense most of the time, she doesn't get those opportunities. So a nice move that time by Freestone. Let's see if she can capitalize here at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
In and out on the first. We'll have a chance for one more. Trying to add to her 3 first quarter points. And Freestone's too strong on the second. And the rebound goes to the T-Birds. Nearly stolen, though, from Monticello. Now looking to run. Kennedy's floater, no, too strong, but it's a foul. And that will send...
It will send Kennedy to the line. Rylan Kennedy.
It is early.
It is early.
Game well.
But another thing that's of note, Marin Freestone just picked up her 3rd foul, and it's only the first quarter.
Kennedy knocks down the first from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. I'll have one more. And an interesting coaching decision to leave Marin Freestone out as the second free throw goes out of bounds and last touch by Piute, but leaving her in with those 3 fouls, it's showing a lot of trust in a sophomore.
Well, I think, as I was mentioning before, she's the one who moves the offense.
And as I say that, she heads to the bench. Right on cue.
Yeah, she's the one who moves the offense, and so it's hard to keep her out of the game because she can just do so much to move the ball around.
So Olivia Plemons checks in for Marin Freestone, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Piute 21, Monticello 5. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit bryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Circleville Town proudly supports Piute High School in the 1A region and state tournaments. Good luck to all teams participating in the postseason games. Go Thunderbirds!
Welcome back inside the Richfield High School in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Piute with the ball, and they controlled that first quarter from start to finish.
Yeah, they really got all the shots that they wanted, especially down low near the basket. Lots of nice backdoor cuts like that one. They give them good looks and either send them to the free throw line or have them get a layup.
And that will send Amy Morgan to the free throw line for a pair. The Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line at 159 North Main in Panguitch. Morgan had 5 first quarter points. Knocks down the first. Get the scoring off in the second quarter.
And now she's scored in 3 different ways. One from two-point land, one from the perimeter, and now twice from the free throw line. Piute backing off a little bit from their press, so they're going to allow the Buckaroos to set up their half-court offense.
Driving left, now kicking back out to Plemons, who shuffled her feet and a travel.
Yeah, it's just understanding what you want to do with the basketball before you get it. I think a lot of times it's just that hesitation of you have so many options, what do I do with it? And just naturally you start shuffling your feet, and there's another turnover for Monticello.
Piute trying to work it back inside. A jump ball is called. Possession goes to Monticello. So another forced turnover for the Buckaroos.
So that time they're trying to collapse through the middle with Cameron Gaylor, and you saw the defense. You had 3 different defenders just go straight to her and go for the basketball. That was a nice defensive effort by the team in black.
And on note, Cameron Gaylor picks up another steal for Piute. Fast break layup, no. Gaylor there for the putback, yes.
And Cameron Gaylor is just picking up where she left off yesterday.
8 points already here for Gaylor. And a couple of them coming off offensive rebounds as Kennedy nearly gets another Piute steal, but she knocks it out of bounds.
They're just playing actively on defense. They're watching their girls, they're following them, and they're putting their hands up, especially if they're trailing. They're just trying to pop that basketball up.
And a jump ball is called there on the inbound, and the possession this time will go to Piute.
Once again, Monticello just allowing the basketball to head the other way.
As Monticello takes a Zions Bank timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Zions Bank on KSLSports.com.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
from the Zions Bank timeout for big time banking with a home team fill. Zions Bank is for you, and Piute feels like a home team here with an 11-1 turnover advantage here in this first half.
Yeah, they're just playing a really clean basketball. Now you're seeing Monticello pick it up a little bit, but they're getting the looks that they want and not turning the ball over.
Kennedy knocks down the midi jumper, and that was about as close to a 10-second violation as you can get.
Yeah, but once again, once they were able to get past the defense, you had a wide open player baseline that gets a nice easy look from about 8 feet out.
And Piute gets another steal out on the fast break. It's Cameron Gaylor. Left-handed layup up and in. She's the first to double digits with 10.
She's about to have a career day today, and we may see a double-double with steals.
Another Piute steal, this one from Kennedy as she gets knocked to the court. That'll be the second foul on Monticello here in the second quarter.
It's these starts to these quarters where they're not able to say, hey, this is what we want to do on offense, especially in the half court, and they turn the basketball over.
As Piute will inbound in front of their students. Up by 24 here early. Cross-court pass. Now Gaylor looking for help. Now Piute will reset. Trying to get it down low, and it's a jump ball again. A nice play from McDonald forces the Piute turnover.
And just like that, Piute gets on the board with their second turnover. They still are trying to get it down low, but Monticello was recognizing that. You have multiple defenders, once again, going for the basketball. Not for the player, they're going for the ball.
And another steal for Gaylor as she's on a one-on-none fast break. This time goes with the right hand up and in.
Cameron Gaylor now up to 3 steals and still in double figures. She's just adding it up right now.
12 points, has 6 in each quarter, though this one just 2.5 minutes in. Monticello swinging around the perimeter, trying to get the ball inside. They find McDonald. Check that, that's Lopez who just checked into the game. Now Lansing, top of the key, and a near steal from Kennedy King, but a reach-in foul is called. The first on Piute here in the second quarter.
Once again, active hands. They're leaving their body to stay low to the floor, and they're allowing themselves to be underneath the basketball with their arms, and they're just going to try and pick that thing up. Love the way, especially, that Kennedy King is playing, defending the basketball.
Lansing with a yo-yo dribble near the Richfield logo. Tries to get it inside to McDonald and doesn't save it from going backcourt. It's a backcourt violation and a Buckaroo turnover.
She was at the right spot. She went to go and save it. But once again, it's understanding where are your feet when you make that play. And just like that, when she was trying to regain her balance, she used that back foot, stepped across the timeline.
And a timeout from Piute. The Zions Bank timeout will take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Darkane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason. Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Piute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with a home team fill. Zions Bank is for you. As a shuffle of the feet and a travel against Piute and Rylan Kennedy. Just the third Piute turnover, but Monticello getting into more of a rhythm on the defensive end.
Yeah, Kennedy King was trying to throw a laser down there. McDonald was right there defending in the right position, and they were able to get the turnover because of the travel.
The hand check foul against Cameron Gaylor. The third on Piute and the first on Gaylor here for the game.
Gaylor's played a very the fact that that's her first foul, but she's still played physical the way she has. Very impressive.
And Piute forces a turnover there as it was last touched by Monticello before sailing out of bounds. Piute now moving around the perimeter. Tries to pass through the double team. They get it. Open far corner is Gaylor. She nearly loses it out of bounds, but saves it. Now the 15-foot mid-range jumper is up and in for Tazy Morgan. And now she's the fifth different Piute Thunderbird to score.
Yeah, and just like that, you saw a lot of Buckaroos collapse to go after the basketball, so quick passing will allow you to find open teammates for good shots.
Kennedy gets a steal for Piute as they look to go on the fast break again. Gaylor, right block, nice step through, gets the layup to go. She's leading the way with 14.
She's on pace for a record game today. She's got a mission, and she's here to prove it.
Monticello looking for form of offense here, swinging around the perimeter. Clemens near wing, swings to Lansing, top of the key as she drives left, crossover back to her right. Kick back out, and the push shot through the paint is no good by Braley Freestone. And it'll be Piute basketball off the Monticello foul.
Yeah, and over the back call that time, but even though they missed the shot, they're doing way more than what they did in the first quarter and even in yesterday's game. It's drive, kick. And if someone feels confident to make a shot, like Freestone did right there, put up a shot. And it was a good look. It just didn't go down. I think they're slowly improving on what they did yesterday and learning, hey, we can get some easier looks inside the paint.
And that's really what you're looking for, especially in this consolation bracket, just improving from yesterday and getting better as a team. You're seeing Monticello do that here in the second quarter. As a turnover by Piute, just stepping out on the baseline there. The Thunderbirds and Morgan. So Monticello forces another Thunderbird turnover.
Piute only had one in the first quarter, now up to 3 here in the second, and we're just a little bit over halfway through.
Monticello swinging around the perimeter. Clemens now far wing. Cross court to Lansing. Down to McDonald, but she loses it on her post move. Amy Morgan scoops it up. And a foul is called. Braley Freestone trying to get the steal in the backcourt. Gets her hand caught in the cookie jar.
Even though, again, it's another turnover for Monticello, McDonald is moving without the basketball. She's trying to have her teammates find her as she goes back and forth inside the middle zone. And just that time it rolled off her feet for a turnover. Unfortunate.
Gaylor takes a step in the three-point line. Can't get the mid-range jumper to fall. And Monticello comes away with the rebound. Nice spin move to get to the paint. A foul is called. And Monticello will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. As Shaden Freestone there with a nice dribble move, and they'll call it on the ground.
Yeah, it was a turnaround. I think she was trying to pass the outside perimeter. 3 team fouls now against the Thunderbirds.
And 2 on Gaylor. As Lansing has the ball for Monticello. Into the free throw line before backing out to reset. Another steal for Piute, but Amy Morgan hits the deck, and a foul is called against Monticello. So it'll stay with Piute, the 4th on Monticello, so no free throws yet.
And we were mentioning in that first quarter, Maren Freestone picked up 3 fouls. I believe that's going to be the 4th against Samantha McDonald. So one more and she's out of the game. And that's, as I was just mentioning, she's the one, we said Maren Freestone was one that facilitated the offense. I think in this game, she's been the one in that role. And now she has 4 fouls with 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
And McDonald staying on the court for now for Monticello. There's a nice backdoor cut from Kennedy King. Can't get the layup to go, but she'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, and we'll see who they give this to.
And they're going to give it to Braley Freestone. I thought for a moment that was going to be Samantha McDonald's 5th.
I think Samantha McDonald thought that was going to be her 5th there for a second as well. Instead, it's the 3rd on Braley Freestone.
Glad that she's able to stay in the game for just a moment. But they're actually going to sub out Braley Freestone with her 3 fouls.
And McDonald as well now with those 4. As Kennedy King is at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2. Or 1. I'm watching the game, I promise.
You are. She made the first, missed
Yeah.
the second. She's had a solid day from the line, though, 3 for 5. And overall, Piute's been shooting the ball well, especially from that range, so I think it's working for them when they go to the free throw line. They're so used to getting those types of jumpers, so that way when the ball is in their hands, the free throw line, it just feels routine.
That's what I get for trying to count up fouls at the same time free throws are happening.
You know what? No one can blame me for keeping stats and calling a game at the same time.
That's why I have my color analyst to keep me honest.
That's right.
Monticello swings around the perimeter. And it was Shaden Freestone, loses it on the drive, but it was last touched by Piute.
That was a good move by Micaiah Lansing. She came up to set a screen at the left block, and it allowed Shaden to try and drive to the basket. I know it went off of her hand, but once again, they're getting better ball movement inside to set up good shots. They just haven't seen a lot fall down.
Lansing with it for the Buckaroos. Hines Freestone. And no shot off. It's a shot clock violation and a turnover for Monticello.
So the second shot clock violation in the first half, and now the 20th turnover for Monticello. That's just things you have to fix if you want to win basketball games. The turnover margin is, I know coaches say it all the time and things they have to do to win games, but really it all comes down to that margin right there.
Kennedy can't get the layup to go. It hits the side of the backboard. Lansing comes away with it for Monticello. Monticello swinging around the perimeter with Plemons. Now trying to find Lopez, but it's stolen away by Piute as they look to go on the fast break. Kick out. Far wing 3 is short from King. And a foul is called on the other end against Piute. That'll be their 4th.
Love the
It should
physical.
be side out here as they start walking to the free throw line, but they do change it as that's just the 4th foul on Piute.
Love the physicality by Elise Taylor to go up and grab that rebound. Even as a freshman, she's putting in the work down low.
The ball gets knocked out of bounds again by Piute. Monticello holds on to the ball, though. We get it into Lopez. Nearly loses it from behind, but is able to reset. Now Freestone drives to the near block. It'll be a deep two-pointer. No good there from Taylor. Piute comes away with the rebound. No more shot clock here in the second quarter. Piute, though, looking to run. It's Kaisley King, top of the key.
There's that zone defense, and when the ball comes to their side, you got 2 defenders attacking.
Kennedy too strong on the mid-range jumper. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Piute. So Monticello with 7 seconds here to get a bucket off.
Piute's going to back off just a little bit, but they're not going to try and let this shot go off. Let's see what happens.
Freestone throws one up off the front of the iron there from the three-point line. That'll take us to the half. It's Piute 36, Monticello 5. As we'll come back with the SU halftime report after this. The state championship basketball brought to you by the Windy Mesa studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs and Associates at 435-633-5981.
Welcome into the SU halftime report, where it was all Piute in the first half as you see the Thunderbird cheerleaders out on the court. It's a 36-5 lead. Yeah, 36 points is great for the offense, but it all starts with the defense here for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, they forced 21 turnovers by the Buckaroos, and I think that was led by Cameron Gaylor. I know she's leading in scoring with 14 points, but she also has, and I can be wrong because, again, we're keeping stats, but she has at least 3 steals on the other end, which has allowed her to move quickly in transition. I love the way that she's moving in the open floor. She's just getting good looks. I mean, it's not hard to score 14 points, especially when you're just getting them right underneath the basket.
And I think the biggest thing with Piute here in this game is their defense is playing just as well as it did yesterday against Monument Valley, but on the other end, they're capitalizing on the forced turnovers and making those fast break buckets, whereas yesterday they struggled at times getting those fast break shots to fall.
And yet on top of that, it's balanced scoring like we mentioned in the pregame. You needed multiple players to step up yesterday. You only had 2 that came to show, and now you have 5 different players that have gotten a field goal here in the first half.
As that is the SU halftime report. SU is where you soar. Check them out at su.edu. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Price Canyon Mule Days, Chrome in the Canyon Mule Cell on KSLSports.com.
Arcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Camille Bagley with HighCountryRealty.net. With over 25 years helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Camille a call and turn your dream into an address. HighCountryRealty.net.
Junctiontown is your ATV destination, located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
The town of Kingston proudly supports all Piute High School athletes. Best of luck to all the hard-working Region 20 teams in the tournament games. Go Thunderbirds.
KP Livestock Covers builds tough, custom livestock covers, farm structures, and more built to last. If you can dream it, we can build it. Proudly supporting 1A sports and the communities that make them great. Call Kate Severe for customizations, quotes, and deliveries at 435-418-0989.
It's time for Championship Basketball and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Last Chance Lumber is located in Circleville, Utah and specializes in custom rough cut lumber. They offer quality products at fair prices. Contact Scott Dalton today at 435-231-3263 for your next order. Go T-Birds! The town of Marysville wishes all participating teams good luck in the postseason tournaments. Located in Piute County, Marysville is known for its various ATV trails and gorgeous scenery. They host many annual events with activities for the whole family. Go Thunderbirds!
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West, or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
This play-by-play sportscast is brought to you by Myers Family Dental. A better life starts with a beautiful smile. Located in Circleville, Utah, Myers Family Dental is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Good luck, Thunderbirds.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Piute County Special Service District 1 provides community services to all of Piute County. Bookmobile recreation, waste management, EMS, and school support. Wishing the T-Birds success.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Stan's Mark and Piute Trail RV Park is your one-stop shopping for gas, groceries, and camping supplies in Circleville. Let's go T-Birds.
Mornings are busy. Breakfasts to make, lunches to pack, kids to get out the door. I didn't think I could add anything else to my plate. But my online business was growing, and I knew I needed the skills to take it further. That's when I found Southern Utah University. With the flexibility and support SUU offers, I can fit classes around my life, earning my degree while still being there for my family. Because at SUU, this is where I serve.
Welcome back to Richfield High School as we bring you in to the... I had it there. I know. I almost had... We welcome you back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth as the Buckaroos look for a big second-half comeback as they trail Piute 35-6.
36-5.
36-5. It's early. I haven't had enough caffeine yet today.
Looks like he might need 2 Monster Energy drinks for this second half.
Piute answers with the mid-range jumper. It won't fall from Amy Morgan, but a nice backdoor cut back into under the basket, and the layup is in for Kaisley King to get the scoring off in the third quarter.
Yeah, she had 2 free throws. That's her first field goal of the game. But once again, understanding how to move without the basketball. That was amazing by King. She was moving back to go into defense. She saw that they had the basketball again, immediately went back to get underneath the rim, get an easy layup for 2.
The Buckaroos now swinging around the perimeter. A deep 3 off the backboard from Marin Freestone.
Only her second attempt of the game, and obviously because she was with those 3 fouls in the first quarter, they held her out for the entire second.
Foul trouble an issue for the Buckaroos in the first half. Multiple players with 3, McDonald with 4, who's not on the court to start this third quarter. There'll be a 3-pointer from Gaylor, and that one from the Bryce Canyon City 3-point line, the gateway to Bryce Canyon National Park.
She decided to take her level up a little bit at the halftime break. She had all 2-pointers there in the first half. That was all of her 14 points. It was near the basket. Now she says, I'll take it outside for 3.
Lansing drives through the paint, kicks back out as the Buckaroos reset. Far wing 3 is short from Braley Freestone, and the rebound to Gaylor for Piute. Looking to run on the fast break, Amy Morgan is fouled on her drive. That one will go against Shaden Freestone, and Amy Morgan will be at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Piute has come out. I feel like that second quarter was just a little bit stagnant. They had 3 more turnovers than they did in the first quarter. And to open up this second half, they've been moving without the basketball, and right there in transition, they're understanding spacing and getting good looks.
Morgan wide left on the first, can't get the friendly roll. She'll have one more from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
First miss of the day for her. She was 2 for 2 before that.
Hits that one.
So I didn't jinx her because she made the second. We're good. She's 2 for 3.
Now up to 8 points for the senior. Marin Freestone with a nice drive, just can't get the finish, and picks up the foul from behind. And that will be number 4 on Marin Freestone as she go and pleads her case to stay in the game.
I think she just literally, she just went up to Coach Freestone, put her hands behind her back, and she's like, I guess this is how I'll defend the rest of the time. I didn't mean to do that. And now she's got 4 fouls.
Amy Morgan breaks the Monticello break, and it'll be a far corner 3, no good there from King, and the rebound to Monticello. Looking to run, find Marin Freestone in the corner, drives in mid-range, too short, fights for her own miss before Kennedy King brings the ball up for Piute.
Marin Freestone's got the green light here in the second half. She's taking good looks, though. It's not saying that she's taking contested jumpers when she shouldn't.
Nice backdoor cut, but good recovery from Monticello. Forces the Amy Morgan 3. She can't get it to fall. Too strong again. And Monticello gets the rebound, but it's thrown out of bounds as the Buckaroos weren't looking for the outlet pass.
Still, like, even though they're still turning the ball over, like I mentioned in the second quarter, you can just see that the tempo, the emphasis on passing the ball has been dramatically improved than where it started.
Gaylor's double team finds a way to spin out of it into another double team, and a foul is called against Monticello as that one goes against McKenna Peterson.
So once again, as Gaylor's bringing the ball down below her chest, you have multiple defenders trying to go after the basketball, especially as she collapses into that mid-range.
Now a far corner 3. That one short from Tazy Morgan. And now Monticello looking to run. Marin Freestone goes across the paint, kicks back out. Deep 2-pointer, offside iron. Cameron Gaylor for the rebound.
Both teams looking to shoot it from deep, and most of the time they're getting really good looks.
Nearly a backcourt violation, but a good save from King for Piute. Now Gaylor in some trouble. Needs some help. Finds a cutting King. And a timeout from Piute. We'll take the Zions Bank timeout as well. This is state championship basketball. Brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. Dallin Richards along with Nate Thatcher as Piute has the ball up by big with a nice backdoor cut again, and it'll send us to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Paisley King with the nice drive, looking to add to her 4 points here today.
I think Paisley's trying to come back from what happened yesterday. She got into foul trouble, and so she was trying to play physical yesterday but couldn't play in much of the game as she makes the first from the line. But we're seeing her start these backdoor cuts just right up the middle. She's going straight from the top of the key right to the basket. So when any player has the ball on either side of the wing, she's wide open as she goes down.
She'll have one more from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. That one's short, so she's at 5 points now, 3 here in the third quarter. Approaching halfway through this third period. Monticello looking for some offense. Swinging around the perimeter. Peterson now near wing, drives to the free throw line, kicks to Lansing.
Once again, loving the ball movement and the off-ball movement from the Buckaroos here in the second half.
As Marin Freestone drives and draws the foul, and it'll be baseline out of bounds rather for the Buckaroos, and a reset of the shot clock to 35.
We've had 14 fouls against Monticello here in the third quarter. That's just the first against Piute.
That foul against Tazy Morgan, her first. As Buckaroos inbound to Marin Freestone, far corner. Now they swing back around with Lansing. Lansing crossover dribble, goes left, nearly loses it, but a blocking foul is called. And that one will go against Cameron Gaylor. The second now on Piute here in the third quarter.
So now you're seeing the fouls start to pick up because Monticello's not settling for the outside shots. Now they're driving towards the basket, and that's going to ask for more contact each time.
Inbound to Lansing. Cross court to Marin Freestone. She'll drive left. Nice dump off there to the block. A good Piute defense down low forces the reset with Lansing. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks back out. Marin Freestone checks that Peterson at the free throw line. Loses it and rips it back away. And drives through and will draw another foul against Tazy Morgan. Now 3 fouls back to back to back here for Piute.
Yeah, it was 4-0 foul disadvantage, I guess you could say, for Monticello. Now it's 4-3.
They'll inbound under their basket once again. Marin Freestone, pull-up jumper, in and out. The rebound to Kennedy for Piute. Trying to get up court, Marin Freestone playing DB, intercepts it, but gets it stripped away on her drive. Out of bounds, last touch by Monticello, so Piute gets the basketball.
And just like that, back-to-back turnovers when we only had one turnover for the entire third quarter before those last 15 seconds.
Now Monticello coming out in a full court pressure. Piute will look to break it. They get it into Gaylor. She's able to break the press, dump off to the free throw line. Now they'll reset, right wing 3. Book it. Tazy Morgan with her first 3 from the Bryce Canyon City 3-point line. Deep 2 for Monticello coming back is short. The rebound to Tazy Morgan.
Love that shot. by Morgan the last go around as she was just trailing and left wide open. She decides to take it and she hits.
A foul on the drive there from Kennedy King. Will be on the ground, but Monticello now in the bonnet. With the 5th foul, will put Piute at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Kennedy King had 6 first half points. Looking to add to it here with her first second half points. Southpaw short on the first.
Now 3 for 6 from the line after starting 3 of 4.
Samantha McDonald checks back in for the Buckaroos with those 4 first half fouls. In and out on the second for King. The rebound won by McDonald.
Just a reminder, too, as we get into this third quarter, let's redo our Fab Rats trivia question with a little bit of a clarification. The question is, when was the last time a game in the Sevier Valley Center went to overtime? I actually said first round game. When was the last time a game in the Sevier Valley Center went to overtime? Hint, very, very, very recently.
Think back about 24 hours or so.
Yeah, you should get it.
And email us in your answer to win some great Fab Rats merch.
Yep, here at uhsslive@gmail.com. Get that Fab Rats merch.
You know what I've been told? Is it really a 1A tournament if you don't win a Fab Rats trivia?
Did you even go?
You'll never know because you don't have a Fab Rats t-shirt or a beanie or some jerky.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's the triple combo right there. The Holy Trinity, as some may say.
Lansing with the ball for the Buckaroos. Trying to find McDonald on the block. They get it to her. She can't finish, though. Through the contact, no foul. Now Ayler looking to run on the fast break. Nice dump off pass there for the easy lay-in. And Danny Springer gets her first bucket. And now 6 different Thunderbirds have scored.
Once again, that's how Piute was able to do in that first half. And now they just redid it here in the third quarter. Get a turnover, open it up in transition, get a nice easy layup.
Check that now. All 7 Thunderbirds have scored.
That's right. It was 6 in the first half. One player only had free throws.
As the possession goes to Piute on the jump ball.
Really impressed, though, with Monticello. They've brought the turnovers down by a significant margin. Only 3 here in the third quarter compared to the 21 they had in the first half.
It really cleaned it up, just haven't been able to get those shots to fall, though getting good looks. Amy Morgan brings it up for Piute. They look to set up their offense. Kennedy left wing. Switches over to the right wing. Now, pull-up jumper from the mid-range is up and in for Kaisley King. She has 5 third-quarter points.
Once again, it's just about understanding spacing. She penetrates baseline, gets a nice easy floater with no one around her.
Monticello swinging around the perimeter. Trying to get something going inside. It's Peterson top of the key. She'll drive left. Stop, kick back out to McDonald. Gets to the free throw line. Swings back to Braylee Freestone, who's fouled on her shot attempt. So Braylee Freestone will be at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 39 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Buckaroos still looking to get a single point on the board here in the third quarter.
They look to do that here from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Peterson short there on the first. Another attempt for one more. And she gets that one to fall. That's the first Monticello point since the first quarter.
I believe that was Braylee Freestone at the line.
Yes.
And now they're picking up Monticello early. Or Monticello's picking up Piute early.
Kennedy will take the 18-footer. It's no good. The rebound to Braylee Freestone. Trying to get the ball down low. McDonald taps it back to Braylee Freestone as she drives into the paint. Her floater off the glass. The rebound to Piute. Amy Morgan with 7, now 5. Looking to get a final shot off here in the third quarter. goes out of the hands of Springer. Kennedy King will throw one up at the horn. It won't fall, though, so it's 50-6 after 3 quarters for Piute. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1aball.com.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org. Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Welcome back inside the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Dallin Richards along with Nate Thatcher, as it was all Piute from start to finish here. One more quarter to play, and Piute will advance on in this consolation bracket tomorrow. But for Monticello, a team, they came in a lot of younger players, so having a way to build some momentum here in this fourth quarter going to next year.
Yeah, Coach Freestone's going to be wrapping up his second season here with identical records, and they put in a lot of effort, and I think what you're going to see moving forward, especially with some of their young players, is a lot of development that can help them later on in future seasons.
The three-pointer, no good for Piute. The offensive rebound is controlled, but then thrown into the Piute student section, trying to get the students involved as well, but it counts as a turnover.
Yeah, what's really impressive for the Thunderbirds is, as of right now, they only have 6 turnovers for the game. Really, if you hit 10 or under in a high school basketball game, I think that's very impressive basketball, especially offensively.
McDonald is fouled on her putback attempt, and that will send her to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. As I believe we just heard, we did finally get our Fab Rats trivia winner. Do you want to repeat that question for us all, Nate?
Yeah, the question was, when was the last time a game in the Sevier Valley Center went to overtime? And the correct answer was yesterday between this Piute team and Monument Valley, where they lost at 48-44. Shout out to Monica Alvarado for winning this game, or for winning this question. She's not in the game right now, but she has the chance to win some free Fab Rats merch. So head over to the SVC and check out what you want, or you can send someone else if you can't make it.
Yeah, but make sure you get that merch. It will be well worth the trip up to the broadcast booth in the SVC, as Piute on the fast break can't get the mid-range jumper to go, and it'll sail out of bounds. Monticello regains possession.
Let's see what the Buckaroos can do here. Like you're mentioning, going into this fourth quarter can kind of set the tone for how you want to go into the offseason and move forward next year.
And you have a lot of young players. You have Maren Freestone, their leading scorer on the year, only a sophomore. Lots of sophomores and juniors playing big minutes for Monticello this season.
Yeah, just experience can be such a big difference in playing games. I mean, there's really no substitute for what you can get from just actually getting in, getting experience to set you up for future games.
McKenna Peterson with the ball top of the key, driving left. Now looking for some help. Kicks back out to Shaden Freestone. Can't get the finish. Gaylor there for another rebound, and Piute out on the fast break. It's Springer. She gets her second bucket of the game, the freshman for Piute.
Once again, beautiful spacing and transition. Springer moved it all the way down the court. Looked like a nice little Hail Mary pass in football. She was streaking down the field, and she got the touchdown.
Nearly coming away with the steal there is Kennedy. McDonald, though, can't finish the tough layup. And a jump ball is called. Possession will go to Piute. Piute breaks the Monticello press. And a cross-court pass to Kaisley King. She drives to the paint, kicks back out. Near wing 3, too strong. McDonald gets the board for the Buckaroos.
Monticello just getting some quick shots up. And Piute, though, still sticking with it. They're doing what they do best. And you see the Buckaroos now picking up a full court press to try and stop them from getting easy buckets. But look at Gaylor just finding teammates open down baseline.
Gaylor tiptoed, or rather Kennedy tiptoed around the baseline there, staying in bounds as the pass goes off Kaisley King's hand, and it'll be Monticello ball.
Once again, it's Kaisley King cutting, trying to get good looks. Another turnover, though. Now they're up to 7 on the game.
As Monticello gets the ball back, Lansing near corner drives to the elbow. Marin Freestone thought about the 3 and said we'll swing to McDonald. Now Peterson drives left to the free throw line. Back out to Lansing. Marin Freestone now. 15, she'll take the deep 3, in and out. The rebound to Piute. Daisy Morgan brings it up. Piute moving the ball around. Nice give and go action. Morgan, though, can't control it, and then scoops up the loose ball to reset with 20 on the shot clock. Kaisley King will take the far wing 3 into the hands of Kennedy for the rebound.
Piute now getting multiple opportunities in the same possession, and they're letting it fly from deep. They're trying to score at all 3 levels now.
The pass sails out of bounds, trying to find Gaylor in the far corner as we head to our State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game. Early in the game with the steal for Piute, the nice fast break was really the story of the first half. As that is your State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game, where local decisions produce better results. Freestone drives, kicks back out to Peterson as she hits the deck. Lansing now with the Buckaroos, drives right all the way under the basket before kicking back out. And a foul is called on this drive by Braylee Freestone. That foul will go against Kennedy King, her second, and the second on Piute here in this fourth quarter.
Box formation for Monticello baseline. Let's see what they come up with here.
Inbound in and out of the hands of McDonald. Amy Morgan scoops it up for the Thunderbirds. Look out. The mid-range jumper can't fall there for Kennedy King. You can't get the putback to fall either. It's a scrum down on the court. Jump ball goes to Monticello.
Even though Gaylor missed that shot, nice effort, though. Collecting offensive rebound the first time before the putback and then going after it to get the jump ball.
And Shaden Freestone checks back into the game for Monticello. Samantha McDonald heads to the bench. Pass goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Piute. Monticello holds on to possession here now, approaching a minute and a half to play in the ball game. Piute with the rebound. Now Amy Morgan brings it up for the Thunderbirds. They get it back up to Danny Springer. Holds that pivot foot. Can't get off the glass. The putback from Kennedy, no good. Springer back again. It's the loose ball. And the scrum comes away with the strip from Shaden Freestone for the Buckaroos. Now Freestone, left-handed hook shot. No, but a foul is called against Piute. That'll send Monticello back to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2.
So that's the third foul against Ryan Kennedy. And let's see if the Buckaroos can get some more points on the board here in the fourth.
It's the first one to drop. Shaden Freestone. One more from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Gets the second to roll in as well. Monticello coming out in the full court trap. It's broken though by Kaisley King.
Look at her weave through all those defenders.
Kennedy drives baseline, can't get the floater. Danny Springer there for the rebound. Kennedy King 3, no. Offensive put back up and in. Yes, this time it went in for Kaisley King.
Now she's up to 9 points on the game.
The deep three from Marin Freestone. That one falls from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. The City of Hoodoos for Marin Freestone, her second of the game.
She's going to finish as the only Buckaroo to get a field goal in this game.
Kennedy's deep two is no good. The rebound to Monticello.
They could prove me wrong.
The fast break layup can't fall for Monticello as they get the rebound to Piute, and that'll do it. So Piute advances. They get the win 54-12 over Monticello, where they await the winner of our next matchup in the consolation bracket between Wendover and Bryce Valley. This come back here with the Rubies in post-game report and the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Player of the Game after this. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Rubies In on KSLSports.com.